Good morning, students. Today we will revise chapter 1 from first flight, a letter to God. Okay? This chapter is based on the bond between people and God. Okay, in which you will read how a person is suffering from natural hazards and written a letter to God, and God helped the man see there. In the beginning, there was a person whose name was Lancho. He was living with his family near the valley side. He was a poor farmer. He grew corn crops in his field. He needed a little rain to ripe his crops. Okay? When he returned from his field, he saw the clouds were gathering in the north direction. There was the dark cloud. So he was hoping God is listening his wish and he is ready to give a little rain. After some moment he saw the small drops were falling down. The boys who were playing outside, he called his sons to come inside. His wife was ready to make supper. After cooking, she called her sons to eat supper. The boys came inside. The heavy rain fall going on. Lancho was very happy, but after some moment the rain not stopped. He became very sad. After some moment, he saw the hailstones also were falling down. He became also nervous once again. The boys were collecting the hailstones. Lancho has given the name of the station hailstone. There were two types of hailstones. Okay, one was in big size and one was in small size. 30 pieces and 40 pieces. He has given the name. Okay. The boys collected that pebbles and they played with that one. He got up early in the morning and he went towards the field. He went inside the field, he stayed there and he saw the whole crops damaged. There was no little plants stand up. Okay? It means the crops totally damaged. He became very sad and he was looking towards the sky and thinking how my family will survive. He has no one to help him. But after some moment there was a little hope for him. He was thinking about the God, and he said to himself, God never kill anyone with hunger. Okay? So God also help us to survive. Okay? So that he make a plan to write a letter to God. Okay? Just the title is given here. Understood? He wrote a letter in the way of God. He has mentioned the difficulties, my crops completely damaged and there is no hope to survive. So, you are the great, you will help me to survive. And he also mentioned there his demand. His demand was to send 100 pieces so that he can manage the consumptions things as well as he can grow the crops. Okay, once again. So he went to the post office, he purchased a letter on which he has written all the things. Oh God, I have lost my crops, there is no need to hope. Okay, till the next crops grow, and I have no money to grow the crops. So I request you to send 100 pesos so that I can purchase the new seeds for growing in the field and to survive for our family. He went to the window to purchase the stamps. He purchased the stamps from the window and he licked it and stamped it on the letter. After stamping, he threw the letter into the letter box and returned to his home. When the postmaster collected the newspaper from the letter from the letter box, he segregated all the letters. At last, he found there was no address, only it was written by Lancho to God. First time, the postmaster laughed, but after that he saw the letter to the head postmaster. When master saw the letter, he also felt very he feel very happy. He want to help the person. He did not want to break the faith in God, so that the head postmaster consulted with all the colleagues and his friend to give some money as a charity so that he could help the farmer. Okay, so he collected from all the person whatever they say they give. Okay, at least he was able to collect 70 pesos. Okay, he has written or he has demanded 100 pesos, but he collected only 70 pesos. The head postmaster kept the 70 pesos in the envelope and write from God. It means you will see there will be a paper on which he has written this vertical line, so the from and this line so to. Okay, so he had written from God and here Lancho. Okay, he kept 70 pesos in the envelope and sent this way. Okay. Next day, Lancho came to the post office and asked for his envelope. The postmaster asked him, called him, and gave his envelope. When Lancho found his envelope, he became very happy. and he took the envelope and went to sit at the bench. He tear the envelope and counted the money. Only there was 70 paise. He became very nervous, he became very sad, and blamed all the post implies because God has said 100 pieces but they have stolen 30 pieces. So once again he has written a letter to God. God, in that letter he has mentioned, God had sent money which I asked you, but the person of the post office is stolen some money. So I request you, send the money at my home directly. There is no need to send the letters in post office, so that the thieves who live in the post office, they could not steal the money. Okay? Means this chapter show the relation, show the bond between God and people. Okay? In the way of postmaster, he had the person in the name of God. Okay? So, read this chapter carefully and find out the difficult word meaning and try to remind all these stories carefully, so that it become possible for you to understand very well. Okay? If any questions asked from this chapter, it will be possible for you to get the answer. So, this is time in which you can do your task properly. You have sufficient time at your home, so try to do the best. Okay? There are so many questions from this chapter I have discussed in the beginning in class 9th. Okay? So once again I have explained all the story in a simple language. So try to understand and read this chapter 2 times, 3 times at your home. Okay? So the question will arise, okay, how Lancho became very sad? Means when the crops of Lancho damaged, he became very sad. Okay? What he do to get the help of God? Lancho written a letter to the name of God. Okay? And he mentioned he required 100 pieces so that he as well as his family could survive easily and he can maintain the seeds to grow again in the field. Justify the title of this chapter. So, try to show a letter to God is appropriate. So you will mention here how he was suffering, what he do, okay, and how he was able to get the help in the name of God. Okay? So read it carefully. I hope you could understood very well. Okay? So there is homework. Okay. So in your homework, write one question. Try to make a new copy. Okay, in which you have to write these type of questions. Okay. First question is here: justify the appropriate title. Justify the title. Justify the title of a letter to God. Okay, justify the title of a letter to God. Okay, so this is your homework. Try to do it in your copy. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.